I honestly have no idea what the hell I'm doing right now. Hi, people of the interwebs. I'm back in my garage. Gonna get some work done. If you guys missed the last video, I flew out to New Jersey to make a vlog with my friend Liz. There's a link up above, I'll get you caught up. Everybody else, before I get working on the MR2 and replacing all these worn out suspension bushings, I need to sort something that has been driving me absolutely crazy, and that is the nightmare that is this toolbox, which is way too small to sort out the massive amount of tools that I have. And I'm really embarrassed to show you this, but that's not up to par right there. I mean, you can see there's just no way to organize stuff when you have this many tools. Like, look at that. How do you, there's too much stuff to try to organize it. This is really sad. Ouch, I almost ripped my nails off. Look at that. I have too much stuff. Not to mention the shelves in the corner of my garage. Most of those plastic cases are full of tools that I just haven't been able to organize or put in a box anywhere. So when it comes to working on cars, I probably waste an hour at least going back and forth and looking for tools, which I need to straighten out now. I already know what some of you are thinking. How the hell are 4 chunks of plastic going to solve the issue of me needing to just break down and finally buy a new tool chest? But I have a plan with this. Measure, construction tools, tape measure, there it is, pencil. Hello, so next day, I have a pencil. This is actually a chunk of wood. And a tape measure. I'm going to mark out my studs. They should be 16 inches. That's a stud right there, I think. Across. And these plastics, this thing stinks. Plastic squares should be 16 inches also. I'm low-key kind of nervous if these are actually gonna reach the studs on both sides. Stud finder. I knew I had one. Good, 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 good. Deep find. Ooh, it works. I lost my pencil. Like right here. Right here-ish. Whoop. Next stud there, right there. Stud in the middle. Stud, stud, stud. It's more studs than I've ever had in my entire life. Yes, it works. It's on the center stud. Before I get to screwing, I need to say this. These screws are designed to be put into wood without drilling a pilot hole first. It's Spax screws. It says right here, no pre-drilling in wood. That being said, I'm gonna give it a shot and see if this works. If not, then my wall will explode. Ooh, okay, it's going into wood, that's for sure. Cool, now I need a level. I've never used this app before. I don't know how accurate it is. That's 0. I can't tell if that's level or not. I have a weird feeling it's not. Okay, still level. Okay. So at this point, if you're like, big deal, you're sticking some plastic squares in the wall, what does this have to do with the price of in China? I'm not trying to relocate all my tools from that tool chest onto this wall. This is lean concept management. It's something I learned in the military. That's sturdy. Well, that's, oops. My sincerest and genuine apologies for those of you watching that have extreme OCD. I accidentally put one facing up and one facing down. Oops. Please, 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 please peel easy. It's like ASMR. Peel. Peel. My mouth is watering so hard right now, but I need to continue talking before I bite this delicious sushi. This is a continuous improvement project. I'm continuously improving this garage to eliminate waste so I can work more efficiently and get these projects done quicker. So that's what this pegboard is going to be. I'm gonna bite this sushi. How? This just went from a garage improvement video to a mukbang. I think that's how you pronounce it. Let me finish eating my sushi real quick. That's rude. I honestly have no idea where to even start, but I'm just gonna start. So I don't even know why I have standard size SAE wrenches because I don't use them on anything. This is where it gets hard. I have to figure out what tools I commonly use on all 4 of my vehicles. 12, 10, 14, and 17. Where's my 17? Always using a 17 on bigger stuff on the MR2. Honestly, a 19 also. And put those on the board. That way I can alleviate wasted trips to the toolbox. Problem is, the Audi uses weird shit. TT uses a 10, a 13, a 15, a 16, and an 18. The Toyota and the Subaru use pretty much the same stuff, and the Ford, well, let's be honest, I haven't touched that car since I bought it, so there's that. Guten Tag. It's the next day. I know there's a lot of days in this video. It's almost done. I have one more thing left to do. This is what I came up with after thinking about it a lot last night. Car keys for when I'm playing musical cars out here. I just put all the car keys on the hooks, safety glasses, pair of scissors, always looking for those, some dikes, the Milwaukee, and then various size sockets that are the most common used while I'm out here. Of course, a Phillips and a flathead, a 1/4 inch and a 3/8 drive ratchet, and then of course I have an adapter in case I want to use 1/2 inch drive, tire chuck, some bits and a bit driver, a mirror, and then various size wrenches. Now for the fun bit. So, you guys notice I bought some lumber. That stuff right there, which has absolutely nothing to do with this video. So, there's that. Okay, this lumber right here though, however, measure once, cut twice. I mean, that's not what I mean. Where's my stool? Stool. The reason why I'm cutting wood is because I'm gonna make a border around the outside of that thing. But not just to have a border, because I'm not about that life. I don't know if that's actually a thing. I'm doing this because I like to torture myself with skills that I do not have, like woodworking. I feel like I'm using a colored pencil. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I honestly have no idea what the hell I'm doing right now. I don't have one of those triangle things, so I'm just gonna do math. I think that's 1 3/8. So 1 3/8 across to there. Okay. Look, it's already working out. I would have looked for these for like 5 minutes. But no, they're on my board. 1 3/8, 1 3/8. I think I did that right. No, it's gonna splinter. Hey! Hey, hey, hey! I actually didn't screw it up. My math isn't perfect, so whatever. It'll close enough. I don't know if that looks terrible. That's so horrible, no wonder. All right, got the first one cut. Took 2 or 3 tries. Had to keep trimming some off the end. That doesn't look that straight, but it's okay. Anyway, these screws, they're little Phillips head screws, are what's gonna secure this border to the pegboard. Just gotta drill some holes for these bolts to pass through, and they're gonna screw into the 5th hole over. That way there's no gaps. It'll make sense in a second, I think. Cue the work music. I don't know how I'm gonna get this video up for you guys today. It's gonna be another late upload, I'm sorry. I gotta get caught up after going to New Jersey. I'm behind on my videos. I was gonna countersink the holes for the screw heads, but I don't have a drill bit big enough, so I won't be able to do that. But that's fine, I don't care, good enough for government work. Hell yeah, dude. Haha, that works. I'm gonna shake this and spray it, and I'm not gonna film it because I don't want this camera or lens anywhere near this stuff. While that paint's drying, you're probably wondering what's the big deal of putting a border around it. Yay. This is the big deal. Right here. It's a pile of stuff. Here, I'll show you what I'm gonna do with it. This right here is adhesive backed LED lighting. I'm gonna make it glow around the edges, and the border is gonna hide this. But I thought that was a cute idea. Oh, this is sticky. Fun fact, this LED light costs as much as the entire pegboard. Total cost for everything that you see here was like $70. Wood, LED lights, pegboard, 70 bucks. Oh, look at that, scissors. All right, ta-da! Check it out. Isn't that awesome? You can change the colors. I have it set on pink, but I am quite proud of myself. I think that looks pretty decent. So there's a remote, you can change the colors of it. So you can have it on blue, or green, or teal, white, purple. There's like different modes. You can make it fade. So it'll like fade through all the different colors, like that. Either way, I think this came out fairly decent considering I have limited construction skills, as you can clearly see because of the fact that I use silicone gasket maker to fill the gaps in the wood in the corners because I suck at math. Either way, I think it looks good. It's cute. And I added my gloves and I added a magnet, but whoop. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if that actually does save me any time having that board there. I think it will, because I mean, I already found the safety glasses quicker and the scissors. So I still need to take care of that tool chest right there though. And it's either I buy car parts or I spend a bunch of money on a tool chest. Anyway, like I said, next video, I'm gonna be doing the suspension bushings on the MR2. And yeah, I guess I gotta go buy some wasabi, because I just finished up that live stream a couple minutes ago, and I told you guys if I ever hit 2,000 people watching on one of my live streams, I'll eat a glob of wasabi in the middle of the live stream. And that's gonna be disgusting. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap up this video and I will see you soon with another. Bye.